Hi, everybody. It's Thursday night again. This is the hour before the hour before. And good to see you all in the chat, Flying with Stan, Thomas Ariels, Maddie's Drone World, the AZ Drone Dude, Sudbury Drone. I think no, that was a shot of something else I was showing earlier. I had something from, was Sudbury in that intro? I don't know. Let me introduce here just a second here. I got to consult my co-host, Jim Beauchard. How you doing?
Hi, Gary, and everybody in the chat. Thanks for stopping in for another Thursday night.
Oh, man. Was Sudbury in that intro?
Not that one, I don't think.
No?
I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah, no, I think it was. I think it was a false shot, and it was over. Yeah, that was in there.
But by the way, I don't know if you know this, but it's your video.
Oh, okay. I've flown in Sudbury, so there you go. Jody's here with us tonight too. Yeah, so we got a crew to start out. That's cool. Last week we had a record-breaking show with 33 viewers. We've got 7 likes out of 11. I don't know what happened to the other 4, but you can never tell, right? So what's new with you, Jim?
Got some new dining room chairs that I built last night.
You're building them?
Well, putting them together.
Oh, okay. So it's like one of these IKEA deals with a little
yeah, Wayfair, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
My first experience with them.
I know what you need. Yeah. I went out and I bought today. It was a DeWalt shop vac. No, shop vac is a brand name. What do you call it? A vacuum cleaner you use in the garage?
A garage vac.
A garage vac by DeWalt. And 4 screws, we're all set. You know, that was it. So
that was it.
Yeah, I had to get my DeWalt screwdriver and screw the 4 screws in and put the casters on it, and away we go. And
you're good to clean up everywhere.
It sucks though.
And
it blows too.
Whoa!
blowing leaves in the driveway and sucking out the leaves in the garage, and yeah, so it was that was an adventure, you know. And every time you go to Costco, you end up spending more money than you expected, right?
Or have.
Yeah. Well, we got out for under $300 today, so. But yeah, a wet vac. Yeah, there you go. It's a wet vac, except it's got a filter in it that you can't use wet. So it's a vac. Yeah, I can take the filter out and run it wet. Yeah, so it is a wet vac.
I knew a girl in high school like that once.
Oh, okay. No, we won't go there.
Anymore.
No. Now I
Unlisted.
heard you had a break-in.
I did, and it took me all frickin' week. There's that F-bomb, all frickin' week to clean up.
Oh man, I'm sure we're going to hear more about that on Ken's show.
Yes, there's a little bit of story, and I hope it doesn't get edited too much, but we're looking into it.
Okay, in a couple hours it'll be up. So everybody that's watching, make sure you stay tuned after we go off. After we go off an hour early, so that you get a chance to get a drink, get something to eat,
Nutrition.
get into your jammies, and settle down to watch Ken's show at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Pacific, and about 3 o'clock in the afternoon in Hawaii. I don't know. Or 8 o'clock
in the Philippines.
Yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning in Australia, and just after midnight in the Ook.
The Uck.
In the Uck. Well, and we don't have a guest tonight, so we're gonna wing it for an hour.
Winging it.
The last time it was just the two of us. We only stayed on for 35 minutes. And let me just take a look here. I had this up. We stayed on for 35 minutes and had 56 views. So, not bad. Last week with 34 concurrent viewers, we had 114 people wander in and out. So
that was that week we had some competition at the same time, though. Don't forget.
Oh, who was on at the same time?
Wasn't it your buddy Roger?
Oh no, that was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks
ago.
Yeah. But that was the week we only stayed on 35 minutes. Yes. And we went over and did a raid at Rogers. So Yellow Rose Drones. Oh, he's got a great logo too. I'm just going to give him a blue wrench just so he knows that he's really welcome and he can kick out all the bad guys.
Yes, he's driving. Hello, Rose. Yellow Rose Drone.
He'll be driving for 45 minutes. Okay. Oh, that's great. You know what? I listened to those guys last night. I put in my earbuds and fell asleep.
He had such a soothing voice.
Oh, no offense to Roger or to Lawrence and Herman, but I was just beat. And so, yeah, I ended up falling asleep about 5:45. I woke up and it was 6:15. And I looked out the window and it was kind of, like twilight. And I thought, oh man, this is way too early for me to get up. I usually don't get up till 8. At 7:30, I woke up and I looked out the window and it was completely dark. And I went, oh, it's not AM, it's PM. I better get moving here.
It's really getting dark early now.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, we've been getting sunset here just before 7 p.m. So, and Paul Murray, holy cow! Admiral Murray is in the house too.
Admiral.
Well, yeah, because he commands all those ships on the St. Clair River, right?
Oh, that's right. He listens in to find out when they're coming down the chute.
Well, actually, there's a channel you can get on YouTube that maps out where every ship in the world is at any given time. So he can watch the St. Clair River and Lake Huron, and he can see who's coming and who's going, and who's going up bound and down bound, and collect them all. And Roger from the Canadian Drone Hub has joined us there too. So welcome, Roger.
can find out where every Canadian pile of ship is.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Now, I would imagine it's much like USB on aircraft. So you wouldn't be able to see military ships. You'd only be able to see civilian ships or commercial ships, right? Because, when the prime minister flies, he's not on USB.
Yeah.
And when those F-16s or the snowbirds are flying, they're not on USB. So
We don't care where they are. We just want to know where my new computers are. My new earbuds are coming from China.
yes, and I got a notification too today on my phone that Johnny Drone Flyer is sending me a hat that I won on his channel the other night.
You?
Yeah. He sent me an email last night and said, "What's your address? You won a hat on our show." And I was out last night, so I had to go back and watch it on replay.
Well, if it doesn't fit, you can send it my way.
Yeah, well, it'll fit.
His shirts look real comfy too.
What's that?
His shirts look real comfy.
Yeah, we heard about that last week from Maddie. Maddie was saying that it's an incredible shirt. My wife was complaining that she can't buy me shirts. She can't find any shirts that I'll wear because I keep my phone in my pocket here, and I keep my vape in my other pocket over here. I have to have two pockets, and the new shirts have to be big enough
to hold your tablet
to contain my big phone. And I've always tried to get the smallest phone I could get so that it fits in my pocket.
New right? Samsung Flip.
Oh, no, it's got to be Apple. It's got to fit in the ecosystem. Now, here's the other thing: is I got this. I don't know. You probably can't see it, but there's like grips on the back. It's got treads like a snow tire, right?
Oh yeah.
Because I'm out there working on the pool, and if I lean over, it'll slide out.
Yeah.
Right? Now, with all my other phones, I've always stuck them in face towards me, right? So that the screen is protected. If anything hits me or somebody punches me or tries to stab me, it's not going to get the screen, right? Because they're always trying to stab me. But here's the thing. This one, when I put it in screen first, it nipple dials. Like, you've heard of butt dialing? This thing nipple dials.
Wow, that's a visual that would scare Uncle Extra Medium.
I'll get a notification of somebody coming on YouTube, right? Because they got bells rung for everybody.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll be out doing something or walking through the mall or going somewhere. And all of a sudden, my phone will start playing and it'll be, those guys or a Ken Heron members only or something like that. Russell Glarum has joined us. Mike Night Train, Steve Carpenter from SC Aerials, Drone Life RC. Holy cow, we're getting a full house here.
Yeah, we're starting to wind her up.
Yeah, 22 people in the house. Well, we're getting there. 22 people with 10 likes. Not bad. Half of them like us. So
yeah, they like that half. But not this half.
Oh man. And Roger says, hit that like, everyone. So there. And Drone Rob.
There's my buddy Drone Rob. Thanks for your support.
He says he's never heard of that one. Oh, at the nipple dial? Yeah. No, sometimes it's embarrassing because you'll be walking somewhere, you'll be talking to somebody or having a conversation, and the next thing you know, your phone is telling a Jim Beauchart dirty joke.
He doesn't tell dirty jokes.
I used to have a ringtone on my phone, and it was Adam Carolla's Kid saying it's just a waste of my time, and invariably I would be in a meeting and my lead hand, This was before I was the lead hand. We'd be at a meeting, and the big boss would be up at the front, and he'd send me a text, and my phone would just go, "It's just a waste of my time."
Waste of my time.
And everybody'd be looking at him like that. They couldn't tell who was the ventriloquist who was saying that. Eh? This guy, I had set his ringtone to "It's just a waste of my time." And so when we were in an important meeting with, with a whole group of decision makers, the big boss would be talking, and my phone would go off and say, "It's just a waste of my time." It was like a little kid's voice saying, "It's just a waste of my time." So good times. Now I'm happy that I don't have to go to those meetings anymore, but
that's for sure.
yeah, the company has since moved out of the country, so
and you're living the high life.
Yeah. Oh, and Lord Dre of Crawford is in the house. Recovery One drone. Dre Crawford is one of those guys who sent money over to Ireland or Scotland or someone, and they bought him a little plot of land in somebody's backyard so he could be a lord. So,
wow,
yeah,
that sounds impressive.
So he got the framed certificate saying he's a lord. The certificate's probably worth more than the land that he bought.
Yeah, well, once again, that girl in high school, she thought I was a god. Oh God! Oh God!
Oh man!
So you were talking about some new astronauts going up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of that?
Oh man, Jeff Bezos is sending up another crew. And this time he's also sending up a Canadian who will be the oldest person ever to go to space. At 90 years old, William Shatner is headed for space for the first time. So Captain Kirk will crew. What's the Bezos ship called? Somebody in the chat. Oh, I'm lost. Mel, 400 AGL is here. Mel, what's the name of the ship that Bezos sends up into space?
The phallic rocket?
Yeah. Captain Kirk. Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise.
And for 5 points in the game, do you remember what the T stands for?
Tiberius.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I didn't think I would be a Star Trek nerd.
No, you're not. You're a Star Trek geek.
A Star Trek geek. Yeah.
Star Trek, Star Wars, they're all the same.
Yeah. No, the Enterprise was the one on Star Trek. I'm wondering what Bezos rocket is called that goes up next week. It's, oh, man. He went up, a couple weeks ago. Bezos himself was in that one. And they had an 84-year-old woman who was in that. And now they're sending up a 90-year-old. So they're breaking their own record for the
wow,
oldest geezer in space.
I couldn't imagine what that would be on your system.
Yeah.
At 90 years old.
I don't know. But you know what? I've seen him interviewed recently, and he still seems to have it kind of together, I don't know. You heard there was a 94-year-old, a 96-year-old, a 94-year-old, and a 92-year-old. They were all brothers, and they were living together. Did you hear about these guys?
No.
The 96-year-old is upstairs. He draws a bath. And he sticks his foot in. He yells downstairs. He said, "Was I getting in the bath or getting out of the bath?" And the 94-year-old says, "I'll come up and check." And the 94-year-old starts up the stairs. He gets halfway up, and he goes, "Was I going up the stairs or I was going down the stairs?" The 92-year-old says, "Man," he says, "I hope I never get to be as forgetful as you two, knock wood." "I'll be right with you. I got to go answer the door."
At the front door or the back door?
Yeah.
There might be an opening for you on Ken's show.
Blue Orion. It's the Blue Orion that's going up. Thank you, Paul Murray. You win the prize. What are we going to give Paul Murray?
Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
Oh, it's worth applause. There we go. There's no funding for prizes, so
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
No. Well, maybe I'll give away the hat that I won. Oh man. Oh, what do we got going on here? We got 22 watching, 18 likes. Look at that. The likes are catching up to the people that are actually here. So we're doing okay. Drone news. I was looking at the news today. There was some stuff that just kind of blew me away. Race Day Quads filed a 14,000 word, 154-page brief challenging the FAA drone regulation on remote ID. So if they win, it would blow up the rule and require the FAA to go back to square one, says Forbes magazine anyway. The cascading effects could include additional delays in expanded commercial drone operations, including operations over people and beyond visual line of sight, that BVLOS stuff that we all love.
Yeah.
It could also impact the implementation of the UTM, the Unmanned Traffic Management System. So that'd be interesting to see what comes of that. What's his name? Brendan Schulman from DJI, who used to be their top legal guy, shared the brief from the Department of Justice on behalf of the FAA, arguing that the rule is valid. But it was interesting, says Schulman, that now the federal government is on record in court saying there's no reasonable privacy expectation in the operation of a drone. But for years, they've said, without explanation, the potential access to drone flight data is somehow a national security threat.
Yep.
You know, the FAA is flipping and flopping.
Wishy-washy.
Hold on. There's a banner about that. Hang on. Don't talk about politics. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Didn't mean to get political. And William Shatner is not his own religion.
There's no puppet banner there, so we can bring puppets?
Yeah, we can bring puppets.
Oh,
Puppets.
okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. No, we had to we had to rewrite the Constitution to allow
Because of certain friends.
that was the First Amendment to Brant Ariel's Constitution. Puppets are now allowed.
Newfoundland Drones has joined us.
Newfoundland Jones. Oh yeah, Bill from Newfound Drones. Bill has some great content. This guy is a wizard with a drone and the color. And he's starting to mix it up too. Now, what I do with Bill's, I've done it with a few of them. I don't know if you know, but every night for about an hour, I play a game online called GeoGuessr. Have you heard of GeoGuessr?
Nope.
GeoGuessr is a game where what they do is they drop you anywhere in the world, and you use, and it's based on Google Street View, and you wander around and try and figure out where in the world they've dropped you. It could be Australia, it could be Thailand, it could be
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Where the hell am I? Right. Well, what I do with Newfound Drone Productions, and there was another one, the guy up in Caledon, he was here last week. What I do with Newfound Drone Productions is he posts a video, and I usually try and comment on where that video was taken. Right. So I can, like I look and okay, there's a ski hill there and the sun was over there. So that's to the north. Right. And figure it all out and then pinpoint and sometimes he's amazed. But what he did this week was he posted one and it was like 16 still shots. Right. And I said, there's no way I'm going to go track down all these locations, but and usually I'm pretty close. I seem to get most of them. So
you've got too much time on your hands.
Well, I do it for an hour a day.
And you're very good at it.
Yeah. yeah, gold level on. I bet you could. That's the funny thing. says Bill. Yeah. Yeah, and I think I did one for Roger, and I was able to tell him because I knew where Roger lives, right? I knew approximately where he was, and I knew the date that he posted it, and by measuring the shadows, I could tell him what time he was flying. So,
Wow.
so you do a
Boy
little,
Scouts couldn't even do that.
so you do a little bit of math. You can, well, if there's a pole and it's straight up, right, and the shadow's this long, right, that's a 40-foot pole, and the shadow.
Pythagorean theorem. Yeah.
Then you can figure out the angle of the sun, and the angle of the sun is going to be on June 8th at this time. It's going to be, right? So, that was about 20 after 11 in the morning. It's just, you just figure that stuff out. There's a little bit of science involved. Yeah.
So that game is GeoQuest, you said?
GeoGuessr.
Guesser.
GeoGuessr. GUESSR. So you take out the ER. And it's and the more you play it, the better you get. I play one where all you do is guess what country you're in, and people get blown away. And for some reason, I can recognize Finland right away. My family's from Finland. I've never been there, but for some reason, it looks like home. And I click Finland, and I get it, right?
Wow.
The other one that I can get is Botswana.
How would you?
Botswana, they got these little trees that are flat on the top, and all the dirt
and all the sticks running through their nose.
Can I?
Put that one on the screen,
Maddie. Oh man,
put that on the screen.
Hold on, I gotta go there. That guy. My daughter, she doesn't go out to the garage very often. She usually goes out the front door. She came through here to go to use that door. She went, "Oh, jeez." She goes, why have you got a scary clown on your wall?
Well, he's not scary. He's the best looking clown in town. Sexy clown.
Oh,
Did you not get a T-shirt? Come on.
I haven't shown her the picture of the.
And Maddie, I can give you a specialized video clip. You tell me what you want me to say, and I can tell them to do their homework or something, or I'll be under their bed that night.
Oh man,
that sounds like fun. I might get a side gig there. Oh, sexy clown.
So there you go.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that under your bed now, would you? Do your homework.
Oh, this is too much fun.
Blind Neil.
Now, Ken Harris is selling that as a T-shirt, eh?
I know. I ordered a couple. Buddy at work ordered one too.
Oh man, Neil. Oh.
Are we allowed to say boobies?
Yeah, well, boobies, titties, you never know. Drone Rob there.
Yeah. Twins. Twin clowns.
Twin clowns. There you go.
Oh my word.
Oh.
I knew I should have ran away with the circus when I was younger.
There you go. Speaking of drone deliveries.
Oh, hold on. This portion brought to you by.
Oh, Brandt Aerials. Thank you very much. Thanks for showing that. Hey, and this week we introduced, and I should probably have a banner for that. If you go to Teespring Brandt Aerials store, there are backpacks now with the Brandt Aerials logo, And the little pocket that you put your controller in, there's Pilot across the top with a little Canadian flag on the front. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, and they're I marked them down. I mean, their suggested retail price is, I never take more than $5 profit on anything. So, and I've sold 4 mugs, four mugs and 1 T-shirt. Rick Halber bought the T-shirt, and he's no longer with us. But I'm not saying that had anything to do with his demise. But
there's a curse.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe I'll have to start buying T-shirts and sending them out as prizes. Chris Wedgeworth, welcome.
Hi, Chris.
Oh, and Brian Mack from BMAX Aerials. Yeah. So yeah, we're these people just keep showing up. I mean,
we're having a great time tonight.
Yeah, that's fun.
Well, one of us is anyway.
Yeah. Well,
could be the medication.
Could be. Wing, the Alphabet company. Alphabet. They own Google. They've started a test operation flying goods from a shopping mall in its largest retail market in Logan, Australia. To test their concept, Wing has joined up with the Australian retail property company, Vicinity Centers. They'd be like our Fairview Properties or whatever up here, right? Yeah, so they're flying orders to consumers from companies that are like downstairs in the mall. So I can't imagine they're going far. I mean, how far and how can that be profitable? I don't get it. But
you ever notice that these drone deliveries are always in those countries where it's just a very sparsely populated area?
Yeah, well, that, and I think it's where regulation allows, right?
Yeah, nobody's going to fly, pun intended, around here. Mother-in-law.
If you see your mother-in-law wearing a Brand Aerial shirt, maybe that's it. Maybe that logo looks like a Target. I don't know. Chris Wedgeworth is going back to work. He just didn't find us entertaining enough. He's not going to go make a living now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now I've finished that other gig that I had. What was that? God, it's so long ago. Statistics Canada. So I'm retired again, except for the drone flights once a week. So we're all good on this end, So it's kind of nice to have the time. I don't know, where do you find time to work, Jim?
I tell you, I don't know. You squeeze those 8 hours in there, and you get there and put the work boots on, and sooner rather than time to go home again.
Yeah. Eight's not bad. I used to work 410s.
That would be fun. Get 3 days off.
Yeah, I worked 411s actually. I used to work from 2 in the afternoon till 3 in the morning. And no, 2 till 2 with an hour for lunch. So yeah, I got 11 hours in there. So
I couldn't imagine working shift work or not days anymore. That would just.
Well, what was strange is you get into a whole different rhythm. Like I would go to bed at 4 in the morning and get up at noon.
Yeah.
Right. Get up at noon, have something to eat, pack a lunch, and head back to work. But I was always off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. After Friday you'd sleep till noon. Saturday, you'd be up at 8 o'clock in the morning like regular people. Same with Sunday, right? And Sunday, you would get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and stay up until 2 or 3 a.m. so that you could sleep till noon Monday to go back into that other routine, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't so bad because every weekend was a long weekend. And then when there was a long weekend, it was a really long weekend because you were off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. and go back to work Tuesday at 2:00 in the afternoon. So if you were away, you didn't have to leave until Tuesday morning because you didn't have to be to work till Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Right. So basically you got almost 5 days in there. So my thought kept pulling over on his way home because he was entering into the chat. Good stuff.
Because he's responsible.
100% participation, though. You got to give him that, right?
Love my drones.
Oh, love my drones. Ed, how you doing, Ed? Good to see you in the chat. And Ed had a stroke recently and is on the mend now. And there was a GoFundMe, and I think they raised their goal.
Good.
Yeah, to keep Unlimited Vertical. That's the one. Unlimited Vertical is also a Canadian, and I located his house.
On your game?
No, on an FPV flight that he did. I was able to catch enough clues off of his thing to figure out where he was, and I gave him the coordinates for his house in the chat or in the comments.
How do you do that?
Well, as he was doing a flip, right? As he was doing a flip, he came by the street sign, right?
Would you freeze frame the shot?
Yeah, I saw
Oh my God, you got too much time on your hands, Gary.
street sign, but I couldn't see the other way. And then when he came around the other way, right, I got it, but he was upside down. So I flipped the picture over and I could see what that street was, right? And then again, it was sunshine and where it was. And he described that it was just last week and, the length of the shadows. So that eliminates it being anywhere other than along that line. And I knew he was in Ontario. And so I was able to narrow it down to Caledon because of the longitude and latitude. And then by getting the streets right and knowing what corner of the streets he was on and then seeing where he actually landed, I was able to pick out exactly where it was within a meter.
You should get a job at CSI Ontario. I'll tell you.
I'll tell you, there's a guy in England. He is incredible. This guy, what he did was he invited people to send him a picture of them on vacation. Right? And they send him just a picture of them standing in front of something. He can figure out within inches where the photographer was standing when the picture was taken. It's insane.
Yeah.
Hold on. But this guy is incredible. Like he'll look at and he goes, that tree looks like it might be in Greece. It's like, what? Oh no, those rocks aren't right. The rock, that's sedimentary rock. That can't be Greece. Greece is on the, yeah, this guy figures stuff out that, it just baffles the mind. But he's got a YouTube channel called Geo Wizard. And I get stuff. Gary used to be a detective. I wish. Jerry Bauer. Jerry Bauer's new to us too, but he knows Thomas and he knows Maddie, so he must be a good guy. He gets a blue wrench. Oh, and he's Canadian. Oh my God.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Canadian, eh?
Jerry, where are you from? I gotta speak louder. I didn't hear that.
My chat. Oh, see, now here's somebody who's reading the banner. This chat doesn't say anything either. He's just if I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh. Yeah.
Yes, I need a good detective, Gary, for my break-in.
Jerry's in Ottawa.
Oh, good.
Ottawa, meet Brampton.
Ottawa.
I'm in.
I thought you said no politics.
Yeah. Well, I'm in Brant County, so that's why it's Brant Aerials. So, yeah, outside of Brantford, which is Gretzky Town. And tomorrow is October the 8th. is Walter Gretzky Day in Brantford. We all take a moment to remember Walter, who was the greatest hockey dad of all time.
I didn't meet him, but I saw him at the Walmart up there in Brantford.
Oh, you didn't meet him?
Nah.
Oh, you know, I've met Walter on a number of occasions. He's just a great guy. I've met Wayne 2 or 3 times. I think I've met Wayne, and Wayne's okay, but he's not like Walter. Walter would engage you for hours. Just a real gentleman and a real spokesperson for the city of Brantford. You know, he was sort of our ambassador, and he was also the only person ever named Lord Mayor. So he's still the Lord Mayor of Brantford is Walter Gretzky. And I think I did a show about Walter. I think, yeah, if you go back in the live streams way back
in your previous life.
Yeah, no, back in history, you know, I mean, a few months back. There was a picture of Walter, and it was a tribute to Walter, and it was short, and yeah, it was kind of nice. I've done a couple of really non-drone related things. The other one was Rob Cosman. I don't know if I've ever mentioned Rob Cosman to you.
Do not know his name.
Rob Cosman is a woodworking coach out of New Brunswick. And Rob has set up and has made it his life's mission to train wounded veterans in hand tool woodworking as a form of therapy.
Cool.
And every Saturday or every second Saturday, anyway, I get a notification of his live stream. He does a live stream to raise money to bring these veterans to New Brunswick. He pays for their flight, their meals, their hotel, and gives them about $3,500 worth of tools and a workbench.
Wow!
To help them overcome PTSD or whatever ails them. And I'm a woodworker as well. As you know, I don't fly in the winter because of my hands. So in the winter, I will retreat to the basement and go down there and just keep working. And to a large extent, it's all done with hand tools, and it's nice because it's quiet and it's a lot safer. You know, I work with razor sharp tools, but they're not flying around at 3,000 RPMs. They're only going as fast as I can push them. Which brings us to our sponsor. Where did our sponsor go? I'm just going to play this. We have to play our sponsor here. So we'll play in our sponsor. Share our window. There we go. And here we are. Oh, come on.
No, you come on.
Is it it's showing the window, right? How come I can't get it to play? Oh, there we go. Hang on. There we go. Okay, here we go. Ready?
We got it?
Oh, yeah.
Are you playing bored of woodworking? Get excited again with Fish Eyes Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit.
No.
Fish Eyes Sandpaper Kit comes with everything you see here. Just pick.
Okay, hang on. God, this guy's not very technical at all.
You need a producer.
I know.
You got a starter again?
Playing bored of woodworking? Get excited again with Fish Eyes Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit. Fish Eyes Sandpaper Kit comes with everything you see here. Just pick your paper, spread the glue, and shake on the sand. Voila! Beautiful handcrafted sandpaper. And if you act now, we'll include candy sprinkles absolutely free. What better way to say I love you than with a gift of sandpaper? Fish Eyes Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit is just $19.99 wherever crappy gifts are sold.
Wherever crappy gifts are sold, you can get yours.
I love those sprinkles. They're the best.
Yeah.
And that's from our friend Mudball. Thank you so much, Mudball. Don did that a couple of weeks ago, and we'll always he, mudball or excuse me, fisheye sandpaper is very much like pigeon jerky without the music. It's something we have to share every week.
And without the dancing.
Yeah. Now, if I could get an extended version,
Yeah.
I could run out and pee and then make it back. I think that's Ken's shtick, right?
Yeah. Did you notice my name tonight?
What's that?
Did you notice my name on the screen tonight?
Yes, you're not the tennis player.
I'm not the tennis player.
No. Okay.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, not like Kelly Green.
Who?
The guy with the fuzzy balls.
Yeah, the fuzzy balls.
The fuzzy balls tennis player. Oh, yeah. There you go, Ed. Ed may have had a stroke, but he hasn't lost his sense of humor. Yeah, we don't have any special properties for 1995. Yeah.
Kelly who?
Kelly who? There you go. You have zero life when you're making sandpaper. Or trying to find out where some FPV guy lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some guy.
But you know what? It's a challenge. It's a mental exercise, and that's something that will keep us young.
Oh, good. Yep.
Exercise your brain. Ed, I said before on the other stream, Ed, you've had a stroke. You've got to get yourself back in shape, physically and mentally. If you get a chance, get yourself a tiny whoop and start flying it around the house. Get your stick time in. It'll help with your eye-hand coordination. Here we have a different situation. Like when my dad had his stroke, it was great. I mean, we could take him to the hospital twice a week and do physio. If you don't have the funding, you don't get that kind of treatment, right? They let you out of the hospital and you're on your own. Here we're very lucky in this country to have in place the systems that we do. Not to get political, because these systems transcend all party lines. Everybody agrees that we have to take care of each other. There's something to be said for kindness, and they can call us communists and socialists all they want, but I think we're all quite comfortable with what we have here. So,
With our red party.
With our what?
With our red party.
With our red party. But here's the thing: like it costs what, $600 million or something to run that election or whatever.
Yeah.
But over and done with in 35 days.
But it's no different. So why even bother doing it?
Well, yeah, but I mean, but it doesn't interfere forever with.
But how many MRI machines could that have purchased? How many?
Yeah.
Just on and on.
Yeah, I know. So let me just change the banner here. This is where's this one here? There we go. That one. No politics, religion, and racism.
So now we got to stop that again.
Yeah, but you know what? I brought it up, didn't I?
It's your show.
Yeah. Well,
do what you want.
Jim needs to put a promo out for the hour before on the wall. Oh yeah. Hey.
What?
On the weekly bow chart. Tune in the hour before above, yeah.
All right. I got the power. I just don't know if it'll get through.
Yeah, I'm always afraid to mention it in the pre-show chats. You got to be subtle. You don't want to take advantage of Ken, because he's not gonna. The crack of the drone world.
I'm just the hour before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Right after we come off in about 10 minutes, Mike from Night Train is on. So if you're not going to get a snack or get something to eat before the Ken Heron show, check out Night Train. And if Ken Heron isn't to your taste, Night Train will probably run right over. So yeah. So there you go. So there's always something to watch. And now, does anybody in the chat know how you get a hold of the drone TV guide that Johnny Drone Flyer produces?
Just send him an email.
Oh, okay. And he'll send it back to you? All right. Okay. So there's another one, and we're listed in the what do they call it? Do they call it the Drone TV guide or the Drone YouTube guide or
YouTube guide? Yeah.
YT guide? Yeah.
That would be one big thick book of everybody that had the streams listed, eh?
Oh man, yeah. I think just keeping track of the drone streams is a bit of a stretch, So now we've got 19 people watching, 24 likes. We got more people like it than actually watch it.
Yeah, they had to go. Stop in, say hi, leave a thumb up, and go.
There you go. Yep. And so there's Night Train after this, and then after that is Ken Heron's show, and RC Talk with Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank RC has a show after that, and quite often we'll see. Who's our other drone buddy who's been on here? Marcel. Marcel will often come on Thursday night late. So yeah, so there's lots to see on Thursday night. Yeah, Ken who? I take it Ed's not a fan.
No, I'm just probably referring back to that Kelly who comment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's about all I got. We've got 7 minutes left before we have to go off. You got anything else coming up?
Coming up, yes. As I was having a quick chat with you before the show, is with the our Canadian Thanksgiving coming up and getting some time off work. I am going to plan on getting the bird out there and flying some, and hopefully take advantage of the color changes up here in Brampton. It's really starting to kick in already.
Good. We're only an hour away, and I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, no.
Our tree in our yard, we've got a beautiful tree in our yard, and it turns brown every year, and all the leaves fall off. We get no color.
Yeah.
And I've got some others that turn a really nice yellow, but they don't turn until this other tree has already lost its leaves.
Yeah.
So we've got like 3 different phases going on in the yard at once. So, I'm going to have to get out, and actually this weekend is going to be good for me because my wife is away. So I've got an opportunity to get out and fly.
Bachelor Gary.
Yeah. And or maybe my daughter's off this weekend. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
She won't come. She doesn't talk to me. So
Yeah, party at your house then.
yeah, party at my house. Yeah, if I go away, there'd be a party at my house. And then we have Rogers the week after, so we'll see how that goes. Roger Palooza is coming up on.
You are heading up?
October the 16th. I'm hoping to.
Good.
We have another engagement the same weekend in Kingston, which is halfway. So we'll see if we can kind of work both of them in. So,
Yeah, you'll be taking the drone with you then this weekend?
Yeah, Rogers. Well, this weekend is Thanksgiving, and then the following. See, I can't do We can't do Thanksgiving this weekend because the Hamilton Tiger Cats play this weekend.
Yeah.
His tickets, and my son drives down from Kingston for every game.
Wow.
He drives 4.5 hours to come and see the game, and then drives 4.5 hours home.
Or do you think it's just to be with you, that father-son bonding?
Well, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. And usually he'll take, it's a holiday, so he doesn't have to take the day off. But last Friday he took the day off work because he still has, after having served in what country was he in? He was in Iraq. He was in Iraq. Having served in Iraq, he gets so much leave time. Right? Yeah. He's already done decompression time, but all of the vacation time that he had when he was away, he gets to take. So he takes the Fridays of, when we have a Friday game, he takes the Friday off. And so he's good that way. So he's able to make it, which is kind of nice, Yeah. Because, he was away for so long. And so it's nice to be able to get back and connect, and we connect over football. We have a good time.
Absolutely.
We have a good time, and they do it all very safely, and you have to have your vaccine certificate and blah 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 to get in. So it all seems safe, so we're all good.
Good.
Anyway, that's it. You got anything else? Before we sign out?
Nope.
Okay, great. Well, we'll see you next week.
Thanks to everybody in the chat for stopping in.
Okay, thanks, Jim. And
Thank
I'll just sign us out. You hang on. Okay, thanks everybody for coming by. Another successful show. We didn't have a guest. I've put guest invitations out again. If you would like to be a guest on the show, I'd like to be able to schedule them ahead of time if possible. If you were to email me at g.foster@silomail.com, silomail.com. By all means, let me know, and we'll try and schedule you in. We like to have a guest and mix it up a little bit. But if you can't find me there, you can find me on the About section of Brant Ariel's page on YouTube, and the email is in there. And we look forward to having you as a guest. So anyway, thanks again for dropping in. We couldn't have this show without all of you people. You're the ones that make it all possible. We'll see you again next week. In the meantime, be kind to everybody. Okay. Everybody has time to be kind. Okay. Have a great